Imagine waking up in 2050 not on Earth but on Mars, humanity's new home. What would life be like on the red planet? Let's explore how Mars could become our second home. For decades, colonizing Mars seemed like a distant dream. But what if, by 2050, it actually happened? Mars, a planet with extreme conditions, is now a human colony. The path to making this dream a reality wasn't easy, but rapid advancements in technology and space travel have brought us here. The journey to Mars started with breakthroughs in reusable rockets and space technology in the 2020s. SpaceX and other companies made space travel affordable and reliable, enabling large-scale missions by the mid-2030s. The first pioneers set foot on Mars in 2040, laying the foundations for permanent human colonies. By 2050, settlements on Mars are self-sustaining. Large domes cover the cities, providing Earth-like living conditions. These habitats generate oxygen, maintain artificial gravity, and grow food in vast greenhouses. Solar energy powers the cities, while specialized systems recycle water and air. Humans are now fully living on a planet that was once considered uninhabitable. Life on Mars is quite different from life on Earth. For starters, you can't just walk outside like you would on Earth. The atmosphere on Mars is thin, and temperatures can drop to extreme lows. So, stepping outside requires wearing a protective suit, designed to shield you from the harsh conditions. The red, barren landscape stretches endlessly, with massive dust storms occasionally sweeping across the plains. Cities on Mars are interconnected by underground tunnels, allowing people to move freely between habitats without exposure to the elements. Electric rovers and high-speed hyperloops are used to travel across the planet's surface. It's a future that feels like a scene straight out of science fiction, yet it's real and thriving. However, living on Mars comes with significant challenges. One of the biggest threats is radiation. Without a protective magnetic field like Earth's, Mars is constantly bombarded by harmful solar radiation. To counter this, colonists live either in thick domes or underground to protect themselves from the radiation. Over time, scientists are experimenting with new materials to build even safer habitats. Another challenge is gravity, or the lack of it. Mars' gravity is only about 38% of Earth's, which affects the human body in various ways. Muscle and bone loss are major concerns, so rigorous exercise programs are mandatory to maintain health. Colonists also use artificial gravity chambers to help combat the long-term effects, but research is ongoing to understand how living in lower gravity will impact future generations. Perhaps the most ambitious project of all is the effort to terraform Mars. In 2050, humans are still in the early stages of transforming the Martian environment to make it more Earth-like. Gases are being released into the atmosphere to trap heat and raise temperatures. The goal is to one day create an environment where humans can walk outside without spacesuits. While this is still far from reality, scientists have made small progress. Some areas of Mars now show signs of liquid water, and temperatures are slowly rising. Mars has also developed its own economy. Mining has become one of the primary industries on the planet. Rich in resources like iron, magnesium, and possibly even rare metals, Mars plays a crucial role in supporting space exploration. Mining operations provide materials that are cheaper to obtain in space than on Earth. The resources harvested here help fuel the growing demand for building space stations, satellites, and further planetary exploration. Surprisingly, space tourism has also taken off. By 2050, wealthy individuals pay exorbitant amounts of money for a chance to visit Mars, staying in luxury habitats and experiencing life on a different planet. Imagine spending your vacation in a Martian city, floating in low gravity, and looking out at the red horizon from a dome. It's an adventure that only a select few can afford. Mars is more than just a scientific endeavor, it's become a society of its own. The colonists, having lived on Mars for over a decade now, are developing their own culture, customs, and traditions. They are becoming Martians in every sense of the word. A sense of independence is growing among them too. Though Mars is still governed by Earth, many believe that it's time for Mars to become a self-sustaining, independent planet. Whether this happens in the coming decades remains to be seen, but the push for autonomy is gaining momentum. In this bold vision of the future, Mars has evolved from a barren wasteland to a thriving colony. Humans have overcome enormous challenges, from radiation to the lack of gravity, and are well on their way to making Mars their second home. Could this really happen by 2050? Only time will tell, but the dream of living on Mars is closer than ever. Would you move to Mars if given the chance? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending what-if scenarios that explore the future of humanity. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and stay curious, because the future is full of endless possibilities.